He's one of only 2 characters to appear in all 8 Star Wars movies. He was built by a 9-year-old who turned into an adult that mass-murdered 9-year-olds. He took the #1 spot on our 10 Most Wanted Black Series action figures all the way back in August of 2015. Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Bandai Model Kit C-3PO versus Black Series C-3PO. Without even hearing him speak, basing everything you know on a single photo of the character, the #1 takeaway is that C-3PO is gold. Not bronze, not gold-ish, not gold-colored, not copper. Shiny, chromy, gold! Yeah, sometimes his surface is dull or dirty or covered in blaster fire residue. Sometimes he has Chewbacca's weird monkey fingerprints all over him. Sometimes he needs a good polishing to really make him shine. I don't know why that's funnier now than it was in rehearsal. But no matter how dirty or patinaed his surface gets, it is never mistaken for being anything other than dirty, chromed gold. One of these figures is beautiful, shiny, vac metallized gold, and the other is Hasbro's Black Series. Round 1 goes to Bandai Model Kit for being so gold. If there's one figure in the Star Wars universe that you don't need a lot of articulation for, it's R2-D2. If there's a second figure in the Star Wars universe that you don't need a lot of articulation for, it's C-3PO. You've seen the movies. That costume totally limits the range of movement for Anthony Daniels by design. It forces him to be robotic in his movements. The way he shuffles about and can barely bend his elbows becomes part of the character. But a figure of 3PO, limited as it should be, needs to at least replicate the degree of movement that the character actually has, especially at this scale. Both of these figures have ankles, knees, some varying degrees of hip, waist, shoulder, wrist, and neck movement. Hasbro decided that the single elbow limit for all the other figures in the line was too much for 3PO and just skipped the elbow altogether, and no bicep swivel either. Hasbro, in one form or another, has been making C-3PO figures for years that have had a full complement of articulation. Why stop now at this scale at this price point? With single elbow joints, Bandai Model Kit gives you all the posability you need to get out of your new protocol droid. Round 2 goes to Bandai Model Kit for being fully armed and operational. The inherent problem with model kits is the literal lack of substance on the inside. They are designed to be lightweight and inexpensive to manufacture and assembled by the buyer. For a static item, that's fine. For an action figure, that's not good. This is something that is going to be handled, displayed, moved, and potentially dropped a bunch of times. For an adult collector, this might not be an issue. For the larger audience of toy fans, it might be. Hasbro's Black Series figure is a strong assembly of solid plastic that is going to be able to withstand regular use and potentially damaging experience. I would not recommend taking Bandai Model Kit 3PO to school on the bus in your pocket. And not only is the Bandai Kit 3PO more likely to break while you're assembling it, it's going to be harder to replace as well. Round 3 goes to Black Series for being strong enough to pull the ears off of Gundark. This is where Bandai's model kit truly benefits from being a model kit as opposed to a traditional action figure, the ability to take him apart and replace pieces. Bandai Model Kit 3PO comes with 2 different heads, with and without dent, 2 different sets of arms, articulated and non-articulated, 2 different chest plates, with and without restraining bolt, a stand, and an extra eye attachment if you want that Salacious Crumb attack survivor look. Black Series comes with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even an interchangeable red arm. No, you're going to have to buy a second figure if you want that. Round 4 goes to Bandai Model Kit because Black Series cannot repel accessories of that magnitude. As of right now, January of 2017, Bandai Model Kit C-3PO is currently available for sale on Amazon for less than $30. Easy if you're an adult collector and don't mind waiting. Black Series has 2 versions out right now. The regular mass-release version from The Force Awakens with his mysterious red arm, which you might look out and find for $20 in the wild or via HasbroToyShop.com, and this Silver Leg Episode 4 Walgreens exclusive version, which you can't even order from Walgreens' website. No Walgreens near you or yours hasn't stocked him yet? Expect to pay $25 to $30 on eBay. Round 5 is a draw. Bandai is able to do a lot more with the model kit, most importantly that shiny chrome finish. Now that Black Series is out, Mathex, Revoltech, Bandai, and Hasbro have all taken a shot at him, and Bandai is the one that came through with the best combination of chrome finish, all the incredible interchangeable parts, and articulation. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and share this video. Those simple actions are the fuel for these videos for our channel on this tube of views. Let us know in the comments which 3PO you're going for. Bandai is going with my official Star Wars 6-inch figure display, and the rest are getting disassembled and sold to the Jawas for the sweet, sweet irony.
Done.